What's going on, guys? Jen here. It is Thursday. I cannot believe it's Thursday already. This week flew by. Hope you enjoyed my NARBC video. I had a blast. And so today's video, and thank you to my new subscribers. So clearly I do reptile videos. I vlog about life, so it's a little bit of everything. I got my business cards. So, get my fingers out of the way. Reptile Metal Gen cosmetologist, mobile public notary. I am reptile and metal enthusiast. Blah blah blah, yada yada. So I got my Instagram, my booking inquiry email. So I'm so excited. I'm just happy. I'm old school. I have business cards. So right now I start my new salon job. Saturday, not Friday. Oh my god, I'm a whole day off. Saturday I start, so I'm real excited. And they're only haircuts. And they'll have like some shampoo, blow dry, but nothing super intricate like prom hair or something, but yeah, so that's cool. And I'm doing like my color, and I'll do haircuts. I have friends who don't live near my salon, so I do travel in the DFW area to do hair, so color, highlights, like Real Housewives, blow dries, little blowouts. So I do all kinds of crap. So I'm real excited. I used to work for this company part-time back in 2016 or 2017. I swear. But my son, I'm on good terms with that location. I could have totally applied there, but I mean, hey, there's one right here. It's hiring. It's close by. Everyone there is pretty awesome. Let me just tell you, I work part-time to this other location because, I had a full-time legal job. And it had soccer at that time. It was before COVID, so I'm like, everything's on Saturday, and I'm not missing his game, so they're really cool. I'm getting some notice, but here is great. So I went and did my demo with them. I waited for a client to walk in. Oh my god, it felt like I was just in my element, guys. I was, laughing and chatting. Still getting a haircut done in a reasonable amount of time. And I'm just excited, guys. I just felt like, it's great. And I've been studying, I've been following a few people, some barbers, watching their bald fade tutorials, like different techniques. I used to live by a military base, so I'm used to doing like, a one guard up to here, and they just want scissors on top, but just blending the line. Fade, they can be intimidating depending on the hair texture. There's so many techniques. I've learned so much just from like a few videos. But it's gonna take practice. But I don't have anybody leaving looking like an idiot, having told the manager. So I'm like, ask any of us to help. They're there to help you. They know. And I tell them, I probably need a little refresher, but most of them. I do that guy's hair. It's like, you got this. I'm like, yeah, no. You have the right hair type for me. But so it's real exciting, and they do, of course, women's haircuts and all that stuff. So I'm just real excited to get back, just be working. I do want to thank my last job to let me go. That's very kind of them. They're sending me, I have one more full paycheck they're going to send me. So kind of like a severance pay. That kind of helped me get caught up a little bit. So definitely grateful for that. I have my theories, and I totally disagree on why I was let go. One door closes, I'm meant to be doing this. That's just how it is. I told myself, if it doesn't work out, when I got hired at that last place, I need to get back. I got to do something else. And just understand things happen. You have to pay bills. It's good to have something to fall back on. And guys, I've always kept my license, a cosmetology license. I renew it every 2 years. It's never lapsed. It's never expired. You always want something to fall back on. And I'm just glad to be working. I'll be doing something I like versus having this weird anxiety, like just a corporate vibe. It just, if you work in law, it's just, especially a place, some firms, they're just too awkward to be transparent with you. They don't want to train you right on, because every firm I've been at literally does something different. They have a different method. And you have mid-training, and and you think you're doing something right. Just that fear you did something wrong, or you're doing hair, you'll know if you messed up their hair. They're right there, So that's more like, I just want to have to know now. I don't like negative surprises, okay? And I feel like it's been kind of my experience, whether I'm a COVID layoff, a budget cut layoff. I just feel like, and this chick, that store I'm going to has been there for 11 years. She's worked for the company for 13. She's totally content. She doesn't look like a washed up alcoholic. I've worked some crazy characters and people. I worked with this one chick. I can't remember if she was a manager at one of my old stores, but she was just too much of a part. I don't know. I felt like she's not passionate about doing hair. You know, people think it's, you have to have a passion for it. You know what I mean? You can't just, she wasn't doing something that she loves. You know what I mean? So I'll be building up my clientele. My ultimate goal is to have my own space I can rent, like a suite. They have so many salon suites on my phone. The ads are blowing up. But you need clientele. You need to have clients who come to get their hair done. I'm talking hair color every 2 months. They'll at least every 2 months for depending how fast your hair grows. Now, men in Dallas, they get their hair cut, especially dudes with short hair. They're anywhere between 2, 4, maybe even 6 weeks. So you need people who come on the regular. They want to look good. And I also do like eyebrow. I do like facial waxing. I know how to do other parts. I'm just too too weird. Props to those who can do the crotch waxing. No, I can't do that. But I got your face. Maybe if you have a weird back thing, okay, that's it. Waist up waxing, and maybe legs. But yeah, just no genitalia or beehole waxing. You go somewhere else for that. So yeah, so I'm really good at waxing too. Brows. I gotta fix mine. Yeah, guys. So I'm just really thrilled to be back in the beauty industry. That's just my element. I got a friend. She's an esthetician. Thank you, Judy. She's the shit. Or Judith. We call her Judy. But she's awesome. There's this, what you call it, a Facebook group. You can just really hustle on there. People post on there looking for a stylist, or it's great. It's called something girl plug group. Yeah, there's girls who make plates of food. They make tamales. People, advertise their businesses, or if you're looking for someone that does a certain career. I mean, it's really cool. It's like a little gotta haggle, get some business, man. It's great. And then she does lashes too. So I have a friend. Well, my friend was supposed to be here, but she got sick. But she's gonna hit her up. Just support each other, man. It's so fun. And I like that positivity. I don't like negativity. Now there are times I feel very depressed and I feel negative, but my actual personality, what I crave is positivity. I'm a realist, but I like to be happy. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you about my journey before I started. I'm starting this job. So I did go to a dry bar. Now I tried to interview there probably in 2018. I just started a full-time job, so I didn't really have the time. The training is 3 days, 8 hours. So I'm not gonna take off a job PTO I don't have yet to go train. I just couldn't. But I did it one day, and I thought it was it's just, they have a great technique. Okay, I love the products. Okay, smell amazing. So the technique does work for actually executing the styles, the blow dry styles, but the way they treat the employees, I read some employee reviews. My first day, I watched videos, and you're sitting in a salon chair. My back was dead, but I was watching videos all day while the other girls were texting, not really watching the videos. They come off as if they have a really strict protocol. They're very adamant about the way you do, you have to section right here and here for every style. I don't know. There's a little extra, because you can get those same results doing it. That's just my opinion. I mean, I've been doing this since 2007, okay? But let me give you an example, which I thought was weird. It comes to caring about your employees and their health. Okay. Oh, this is my mannequin, by the way. Give me a name for her. I want to give her a cool, spicy Latina name. So I cut her hair and gave her long layers. And it looked good yesterday. I didn't use any styling product. It's a mannequin head, but gave her a nice little blow eyes. It looked so good yesterday because I was trying to make a video yesterday. It was up higher and But anyway, let's pretend I'm having fun practicing on her. I'm doing braiding and everything, guys. Expand your skill set. Okay, so here you are. You got your client. They're sitting here. They won't let you move the chair to the side because their whole thing is the big reveal of the mirror over here. So in front of them, they have a movie playing, and they have a bar, drinks or whatever. So I'm sitting here, okay. I'm round brushing, this way, but you gotta get to this side. So I'm like this. I have to walk all the way over here, holding the dryer like this, trying to get it to go forward as you're rolling the vertical section back, okay? That will throw out your shoulder. Now, I could be like this because the cord kept getting tangled in the chair. So you should be able to go like this without giving the big reveal. They could face this way. Oh, and I can reach. That's what you do in a regular salon. So it's totally idiotic that they're like that, okay? Not to be disrespectful, I absolutely disagree with their method when it comes to, once you get it done in 45 minutes, well, I'm taking more time, so I'm trying to get the cord from being stuck. I'm not exaggerating, guys. That happens so many times. I was doing my son's stepmom's hair. I was like, girl, she's my witness. She's like, what the hell, you know? And now the instructor, awesome work. He's done like, he's very reputable for his resume. I don't give out people's business, but I mean, he's fantastic, and he's just, you know, he's following the dry bar way. But so day one's video, day two, like we did each of us, there's 4 of us, I did a section where we just showed, you know, practiced around brushing a mannequin head. And then we, you know, the first model comes in, and my, you know, Sunset Laundry Rules. Your hair looks great, and he did go to everybody. Well, try and make sure you do this. You know, you're training, right? That's what training is. I'm like, okay, they're trying to do it the dry bar way, and so I felt really rushed. I did. And it's just everyone's like elbow to elbow. You're supposed to keep the dryer on the entire time. This is like a sweatshop situation, okay? It's kind of funny. So yeah, he was really nice, but I don't know if they have a certain what they're looking for, obviously. But it's kind of premature. I did 2 models' hair, and he's just like, you know, your vibe. You should come back and, you know, put you back in a schedule. Try again, like 3 weeks practice. I'm thinking, wow, really? This is like literally the first day we're trying to learn your way. And so it's just like really irritating. And that's like, I would say that's the one thing that can be annoying about the beauty industry. It's kind of like, you're just never good enough. I've been doing this so long. And I will say, yes, I've not been full-time hair. I've not done hair full-time, being in a shampoo bowl and all this stuff in like years. It's been years. So I was only part-time, right? People come here or I go to their house. So I get it. It's like, yeah, you know, but I learned some cool ass techniques. The technique itself, you know, just the way you maneuver the brush and the dryer to kind of get rid of frizz. You know, that was really beneficial. So, I mean, I've utilized the skills. So, it's like, I feel like I pretty much had a free class. So, I look at the positive. I don't think I'd be a fit there just because that sweatshop. Like, I say sweatshop because that's what it is. I mean, look, I read the employee reviews. Some girl got fired because she didn't get it done in 45 minutes. And where I'm working at anyway, you know, the haircuts, I'll make more money plus tips because there's more people coming in, and it's not a lengthy-ass blow-dry service. So, I'll get more people versus just being there anyway. It was a cool experience, and everything was really cool. I mean, nothing against them, you know. It's just the company itself. The owner had sold it, or the creator or whatever, the company, and I don't know who owns it now. If they're even a cosmetologist, and if they are, they're probably more in the business side. You can't be having employees doing that crap and hurting their shoulder. I mean, you know, in the video, it was like everything was so strict about like, have your hair and makeup done, and no crop tops. Which, I'm not wearing a crop top, okay? Anyway, but I go there, and this guy comes in, like an employee, and he was wearing his crop top right below where your boobs would be, this much of his torso. It's really awkward. I totally just watched this video. They're just so adamant about the specific dress code and, you know, everything. I'm like, so I guess they're pretty laid back here, and there's a couple girls, I couldn't tell they're customers, because they didn't have any makeup and their hair wasn't done. I'm like, I was looking all fly when I went in. I'm just kind of like, okay, you know, you guys are really big in your image, and that's kind of odd, and they're pretty lax at that location. And then after done with the customer, like the first model, you know, they have a certain way they want you to sanitize everything. So, you know, like, usually the bartender grabs the stuff and moves it for you. And so I had to get a brand new brush, and it was just like so just rushed and sweaty because there's 4 of us. The dryers are blowing my model's hair. I mean, they're bumping into me. I mean, it's not a good setup to train in that sense. You know, physically just demanding. So you got, you know, if you're a stylist and you're watching my channel, I'm just telling you, don't hurt your bodies. And, you know, salons, they do offer insurance now. There's more. A lot of salons back in the day didn't offer any, or it's really expensive. But you don't want to sit there and have to have a shoulder replacement when you're 50. I mean, that's ridiculous. So if there's some place that won't let you move the chair so the cord's closer, work somewhere else. That's my review of my experience there. So I did learn a lot from there, though. So pretty cool. And I do got it. Thank you to the guy who gave me some pointers. Because I know you think it's whack as hell, too. I know you're just doing your job. And actually, I got my nails done. This guy, he's a stylist. Oh, it was so fun. He was super cool. We just talked about, like, he actually worked there for a while and totally agreed. I mean, he was just, it was ridiculous with the whole specifications of this little stuff. I mean, it's just, and I read some reviews too where someone's like, yeah, the client felt rushed because they're kind of rushing the stylist. You know, I mean, it's just, no one works well, and you're not going to get good results when you rush people like that, you know. So then I called up another place. Another's called Blow, BLO. It's like a dry bar, a blow dry bar. And they do makeup and stuff. That place is way cooler. You can move the chair, but the thing was, I called on a whim. It's like told me I would demonstrate a mannequin. I get there, there's no mannequin. They wanted me to work. I did on his coworker's hair, but I went in blind. I'm thinking how the dry bar way is, but then this place didn't tell me what type of look to achieve, whatever. So like I didn't give them my best because it wasn't very clear, you know. And pretty much just want me to just round brush their whole hair. I'm like, oh, I'm thinking they went to a certain section like the way the other place does, and then go over with a curling. I mean, it's supposed to be just a blowout. They didn't really give me instructions really, so they're kind of like, and they were super cool, very busy, like holy crap, which is nice. Dare I say, busier than Dry Bar. It's gotta be a competitor. But yeah, they're totally my name, my contact information, somebody to call me. Now I'm getting ghosted. They have not called me. It wasn't shitty. I just it wasn't done yet, and that girl she had to get back to work. I'm like just let me do it in the damn mannequin. That person doesn't have time for me to practice. It's just weird. Everyone just kind of rushes. I don't like that. I don't like being rushed. No one does. And I'm not going to be some worker bee like that. I mean, yes, you want to get things done in a reasonable amount of time, but part of the experience, as someone who's been a customer, not just as a stylist, is the interaction. Some of these women, I'm sure dudes too, they want to get out of the house, get their hair cut, get a break from the kids, especially the people who are the stay-at-home parent. That's your chance to kind of connect with somebody, just get out of the house, be pampered. No one wants to feel like they're being rushed, and they're not stupid. I mean, some people do come in, but I'm like, when I did that guy's hair, I missed that, just laughing, talking about cool movies or some shit while you're doing the hair. And you can't really hear anything in the dry bar. It's too loud. You can't even talk. You feel like you're just being a robot, and that's like, no. I mean, there's some people that do come in, they just want to get in and out. So they should have like some sort of a setup for that type of a customer. Like Uber, you can select like a no talk option if I'm correct. You can say like you're not chatty, And I know a lot of people aren't, but every time I've been doing hair for years, chicks be talking to me. So it's not like I tried 2 times to make conversation, then I'm like, okay, they're not into talking, I take a hint. But most of these women I would get, most of them have kids, and they're working, they're tired, they just want to go chill and just talk to an adult. They're just doing this baby talk all week while their husband's working, you know what I mean? So it was like, it's an experience. Always had fun as a kid, getting my hair done with mom and just talking about school and all this stuff with the stylist, thinking they're just the shit. It's like, that's such a cool job, that's probably why I ended up doing this. So that's just my opinion. They wish me luck in my journey. So my long-term goal, I'll make my dreams come true. I have to be my own boss. But even if I end up in management at this place, that's cool too. I've read reviews from another lady who's been working there for a long time. She says the money's great. She doesn't know she'll ever leave. But like, well, you need to give your business card, give out your number, unless you sign a no compete clause. So I know like Ulta, I think it was like a 15-mile radius. I'm like, you couldn't do anyone's hair that was there. But who's gonna know? Oh, they're not coming in anymore. How are they gonna prove you did it? But still, but that's how the beauty industry is. Everyone wants to go be solo and not be micromanaged. And this place I worked at, I was never micromanaged. That's why I like the salon. Ulta, I made a video about how horrible Ulta was. Nobody advertised or promote the salon. There's people that didn't know there was a salon in the back. Blondes are big, especially in Texas. Their whole wall was orange. So everyone's blondes be looking like shit. You have to walk them all the way to the front of the store with the natural eyes so they can see what the hair looks like. I didn't give a shit. I can just walk all the way to the front of the mirror. And they liked it. But then, like I mentioned in an old ass video, one of my earlier videos about the scam at that place was insane because they always sided with the customer. My manager, she also did hair. And I don't know, it was a mother-daughter. Can't remember. She did both their hair, and they just loved it. They're taking selfies. Oh, I just love it. But you have to pay up front. So we still be in the salon, they're cleaning up. They're painting, they cried, act like they didn't like it. They got their hair done for free. You don't get any commission. You got the lower minimum wage salary, and this is back in 2010. So you didn't get paid for shit. But I doubt that place still probably doesn't pay good. Yeah, I didn't like it at all. And I kind of traumatized me from doing hair for a while. Like I had someone, the little girl, okay, she's like 15 or 16, the little girl. So she's kind of basic like this, and she wanted this do you have any pink? And we didn't have pink hair color, but this bright, awesome fuchsia. She wanted like a little peekaboo color for those who don't do hair. You know, peekaboo color, like a little piece that's a wild hair color, like this. I showed her and her mom. It's going to look just like this. I showed them the swatch. They signed the waiver. They said, cool, they know, and they're fine with it. I do her hair. It looks like that. She's crying. You know it's not pink. I mean, it was almost pink, though. It was still a bright, fun color. I was like, so I waste my time doing this. I'm not going to get paid for it. Because, they always side with them. I'm like, so, yeah. When you have your own, that's funny. That's before I started working in law. It's like, are we not going to enforce these forms they sign? I'm like, okay. It's pretty much the waiver form. Like, if you come with damaged hair and you're insisting, because they wouldn't let you refuse customers, which is crazy. I'm like, if your hair's fried, I'm not giving you a perm or highlights. So if you insist, I told you the risk. You're a risk for breakage, so don't be coming after me. I even had a lady. It wasn't even my client. I was fixing some work someone else did who was off that day, which I think was wrong because they're not going to tip or anything. But anyway, she had to take a smoke break. She left the store with foils in her hair. So I don't know. I guess she doesn't have to stop telling them. But I think she acted like she wanted more blonde or something. Like, they didn't give me enough blonde just to get free highlights. She went home. It's stupid because we had her address and everything in the system because she's a regular customer. So, yeah, stuff like that. There's a lot of scammers out there, but I'm done. Like, I developed a different motivation, ambition, and work ethic since being a paralegal. I'm just not going to let, people destroy my confidence because there's a lot of scammers out there, and you're going to have a bad day. Let's see here. Sorry, I have a text coming in. But yeah, you know what I mean? You can't let things hold you back to a bad experience. I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, I expect me from other people, but that stuff I would just take it to heart so bad. I'm like, these people are scammers. I didn't destroy their hair. They agreed and signed a form knowing that's what I said was going to happen and what the colors are going to look like. It doesn't mean I'm a bad stylist. And I know there's people, friends on Facebook are probably like, think I'm not good at hair because I haven't done it for a long time. Like, look, I had a small child, I had a baby, okay? I had changed careers for a while. I need to get steady, consistent paychecks to survive, okay? So you can't be doing that on, a lowered salary job or where you're just trying to build clientele or, I needed something that was consistent, just kind of get set up, get furniture. I was starting from zero and I had Aiden, okay? And I really thought I would enjoy being a paralegal. I learned so much, guys. I've learned so much for being one. It was great. Just my personality type. I think my ADD is great because, there's so many different things you're doing. But I think personality, I'm just such a people person. I can't stand people sometimes, which is weird, but I am great with people. Like Office Space, I have people skills. Seriously, that's me. I'm just good at just connecting with people, talking about life, have these cool conversations, making people look hot. Which I think everyone's beautiful, but getting your hair done, your makeup just makes your good looks pop. And it's just fun to see how happy they are. Like, some people just, I got my hair done professionally, one time. I got one of those blowouts, like, man, I didn't know I'd look this good. Okay. And that's just a fun feeling, make people feel good about themselves. And it's not some car accident where people are just hitting you up, nagging you because they want a big settlement check for their tiny Walmart fender bender parking lot case. I just can't. It's too much. I need a break from that. I don't know if I'll ever work it again, but just wish me luck here. I'm trying to get my life right. If you live in the DFW area, hit me up. Pause the video, zoom in on the business card or my Instagram. It's usually set to private right now. Damn, this big old mosquito bite. You can't see it. It's so funny. Ooh. Anyway, but yeah, hit me up on the gram, and I'll just put something together, or reptile.metal.jen@gmail. If you want to book, get your hair did, it'll be awesome. So like and subscribe. Thanks for watching this video this far. I appreciate it. And rock and roll.